recording. So this is Tim Boy, time for Legend Fes Breakdown. Oh, so beautiful. The relaxing your hot sprays, Yukata Klaudia. Anyway, let's start. So this banner is available until August 27. Now, alongside having Yukata Klaudia, you'll also get a chance to get 2 Memoria featured in this banner. Let's start with our good old merchant idol. Sorry, I just finished streaming Uma Musume on the same stream last night, tonight. So do check out the full stream if you're interested on how I interpret the Uma Musume Jugen event story. So, Klaudia Fragrant Elegance, bolt supporter with 2,172 HP. Magical attackers are focused, and her magical defense also had her focus at 769. Nice though. So I gotta say I did use Fragrant Elegance Klaudia. You can check out my previous Atelier Resleriana streams if you're interested how I use her in EX3 challenge. But long story short, Klaudia is very good to reduce target damage, increase damage received towards enemies, and enhance boost panels. Not burst panels, boost panels. So let's start with Vent Tonadera. 56% damage, 6% break damage, 106 weight, 1 enemy. After attacking, reduce target damage by 10% for 2 turns. You will need this because, well, you'll need this in case the enemy will try. You already have like a critical hit attack, or at least to save your team from like a dire straight attack. So it's somewhat weak, but it does a little bit of a job very well. Although you will need some skill power enhancing effects if you want Klaudia to increase her target damage received. There's also a set available where Klaudia will be able to increase the effectiveness of her negative inflicting effects, such as the target damage that she will be inflicting towards enemies. You'll need this if you're going to participate in Roman's Grand Tournament, the Bolt Edition, or if you're going to use her on a few Bolt Towers, Bolt Tower floors, and yeah. Skill 1 useful, not useful if you're on autoplay team, however. Now, Tune of Thunder, this does not cause damage, but she will try to attack enemies anyway. This targets all 206 of weight, reduces all damage by 9% for 1 turn, increases magic attack received by 30% for 2 attacks, maximum of 4. I almost didn't know what maximum of 4 is, but I think it's up to 4 stacks at a time, or it only works for one use at a time. So once the enemy already received its 4th hit from Klaudia's skill, while the effect is still ongoing, I guess there's a limitation on how long Klaudia will be able to stack this skill effect towards enemies. So if you do have either skill power or gear that increases the negative effects on her skill, this could amplify the attack damage received and reduce all enemies' damage, like slightly higher than usual. But again, the one that has a skill effect, you can only stack up to 4 attacks, meaning while Klaudia does not have a limit on how often she will use her skill 2, at least the 4 attacks should be able to cover some of your magical attackers. So Izana will be able to take advantage of Klaudia's skill 2 if that is active. And yeah, because of that, very good skill 2. Not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I can go for her during the event. Maybe I will get this Klaudia after the event, maybe somewhere in the future. I still haven't used my Legend Fes battles in that version, in the Japanese version actually. So, burst skill is bolt that springs from the blue, and this is the second burst animation skill where she has to rely on her blue phoenix. So 300% damage, 37% break damage, 200 ticks of weight, This targets all enemies, and after attacking, she'll boost the potency of all allies' effects received from boost type panels from 100%. So whether it be burst, strengthening panel, defense boost, I think healing effects don't count. Healing panels don't count. Critical hit guarantee, that does not count because critical is just guaranteed. However, it is only doubles. So next time, if your character gets a boost panel, instead of getting the 40% attack, the potency effects that Klaudia will use after using her burst skill, that character will likely get skill damage buff by 80% after this is effective. This can last throughout the battle. As long as she is alive, as long as she is active at battle, you can use her burst skill if you can time this correctly. For enemies, I'm not sure. I don't think enemies will take advantage of Klaudia's burst skill. Technically, thank goodness I almost panic as soon as the enemy tries to get the strengthening panels. This can be beneficial for academy characters, not just a few magical attackers that group attackers like Christmas Odysee, the summer characters, which unsurprisingly the Atelier summer event is over by the time I started recording this one. You will be able to use this burst skill, skill 2 or burst skill. You can take advantage of Klaudia's skill set if you have her, if you want to use her for particularly for magical attack. So, feeling clear, boosts all potency of all allies' negative effects inflicted by 15%. That's on herself. Now, you will need this because this will enhance these effects because these are inflicting towards enemies. So, reduce attack damage. This one for increased magic attack received. You will need this ability active. So, good thing Klaudia has this ready. So, she's very good to debuff enemies' defenses at the ready. Now, she has Advance All, Magic Attack 3. All allies gains magical attack by 15%. If you have a magic attacker, or if you're focusing on the magic team, you will need this. And last but not least, gifts. Green to blue, Bolt Curse, Magic Defense Blessing, and Physical Resistance up. Now, for her leader skill, let's enjoy the hot springs. Kirk Island characters get a skill damage buff and break damage buff by 50%. For those who are a fan of Atelier Ryzen series, the Secret Series trilogy, these characters will be able to take advantage of Klaudia's leader skill. Very good. If you have a lot of characters that healed from Kirk Island, so Leela, Ryza, 2 Ryza variants that are breakers, and also the upcoming Summer Klaudia, which I already did mention that I already did cover that in a previous Japanese version live stream. You can check that if you want to get the full context of it. But basically, breakers from Kirk Island, Leela, Swimsuit Klaudia, 2 Ryza breakers, the Academy and Masters right hand one will be able to take advantage of the Yukata Klaudia variant. So pretty good. Pretty good. Best support character? I say yes. A bit overwhelming, but is she a must pull? As long as you don't have that. If you want to enhance your magical attack vector, particularly on either bolt or any magical elements, Klaudia is your best bet. I still use her in the Japanese version for a few cases, but as long as I use her right beside right beside Floke, Innocent Dreamer, Resna, or Izana, Klaudia will be able to serve as like a park defender because she can debuff enemies damage inflict, but also decreases enemies' defenses by increasing the damage received. You can also sideline with Twilight Order. Was it Twilight Order Logi? The Bolt Breaker one. And yeah, you'll have a perfect Bolt team capable to increase the score in Romance Grand Tournament. So for 2 Memoria, Serenity of a Summer Eve. This is perfect for Klaudia, by the way. Magical Defense 33.75. This, when equipped to supporter, boosts the potency of all allies' effects received from boost type panels by 40%. Academy characters, or any supporter cards, can take advantage of this one. As long as it's any supporter, whether it be Innocent Dreamer Resna, Rorona, Academy Rorona, Falling Stone Rorona, the one who holds this support, this Memoria, will be able to increase the boost type battles effects received by 40%. So it's just like 2/5 better. 2/5 enhanced if you were to, if a player were to step on the boost panel, strengthening panel, defense boost panel, break damage panels, you name it. As long as it's a boost type panel, it'll work. Now another Memoria that was available, well, you got a clad sprint through the stream. By the way, this is Valeria and Ayesha. So this one is very good for magic attackers. So 26.25% magic attack boost. So you'll know magic attackers can take advantage of this one. When using a magic attack, reduce target's fire, ice, air, bolt resistance 7% for 2 attacks. That is so long. Oh yeah, there's no 5th element. I forgot. So this reduces target resistance by 7% for 2 attacks. This is only if you have these red 5. I forgot to mention that for Klaudia and Izana's Memoria, but you get the drill. You can only get it at Memoria at level 1. So, would I recommend getting this? It depends, but since Memoria are more expensive to invest on than characters, it depends. But I'd rather find a standard SR, double SR alternative if I want to go for Valeria and Ayesha's Memoria. But if you have Klaudia, and if you're lucky enough to get this one, the Serenity of the Summer Eve, use it on Klaudia, because that will be useful. Even at rank 1, it will be helpful. At least an incremental upgrade if you want to settle on increasing the effectivity of those strengthening panels. Okay, so that's going to be it for the analysis part, or the self-talking part. Let's go for the trial battle and finish this part. Going straight to reverse battle, eh? So yeah, very good. Also, she's playing her flute, nice. And this is the second Klaudia variant where burst skill needs her blue phoenix to summon and then attack that enemy. So anyway, let's have. I forgot I was on 3x speed. Do it! Ah, so beautiful. So, I got Koneko Tojo on the new link. Oh, how's the new link? You're still in Blue Archive! Okay, never mind, Koga. You missed the Uma event story, by the way. So anyway, trial battle, I guess. Use it on this wooden golem. Let's see. That is strong. I mean, Ryzen is stepping on the burst panel. Now you notice the boost skill damage by 80%. This is because Klaudia used her burst skill. So, good luck with that. Try surviving this, Goldie. One more. Ooh! The wooden golem didn't even get chat. So, Tune of Thunder, that's what it looks like. They fly in, smack them with a lightning! Purple lightning, particularly. Oh, you're about to beat the golem out. Not yet. Don't you dare knock out the golem. And here comes her skill 1. Venturone this golem out. This golem didn't even get a chance. I mean, look at this. Rip golem. You're about to be ripped by Sophie. Ah, never mind. I thought that golem was about to get knocked out by Sophie's critical hit. There! Ah, here comes her victory animation. So beautiful. Utsukushi desu. Ah, there. Yeah. That's going to be it for this Legend Fes Breakdown. And I'm aired by Fragrant, Elegance, Klaudia, and yeah. If only I can buy an Atelier Ryzen game. Let it be 1, 2, 3. I'll try to play 1. I did play Legion Soul in advance, but not sure if I can stream that. It depends. So anyway, best supporter, for filler event. Although, would you need her before story chapter 12? Technically you can. I'm not sure if you can get the chapter relevant Legend Fes Banners, because moving forward for story part 2, very hard score battles will be gacha bound, so expect your choices to be a bit slim if you're going to maintain your team composition, especially if you're willing to go for very hard score battles or just collect the necessary characters needed to sustain in navigating tougher dungeons, newer dungeons, and even some meta that will be available appropriately for the chapter relevant characters in the Legend Fes Banner. So this is the last Legend Fes Banner for story part 1. Story part 2 will begin in about maybe within August 22 to 27. I'm not very good at predicting when story part 2 will come out, but as long as it will be available, I'll try to record it as soon as possible. So that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Discord server, Blue Sky account, link in the video description below. And good luck getting Yukata Klaudia. It's actually a very good support character. And we'll see you guys next time for story part 2. For now, I will finish this recording and then move on to Genshin Impact. Check the full stream. Anyway, goodbye. See you soon.